SL. So out of that, few projects are like a Pimpri Chinchwad Smart City Street Space, as well as Hawkers Plaza, Cultural Plaza, Environment Education Park, School Furnished, then some Maharashtra Samruddhi Mahamarg. So like that, many projects he had handled as a consultant, as an electrical engineer, and also about his education details. So he had completed masters in technology in a power system. Also, he had published three, four books in a various international book publications on various topics in the field of electrical engineering. And along with that, he had several research publications, as well as he had reviewed many research papers in the few knownly as a Scopus listed journals. He had reviewed many research papers. So today he is here for the delivering a his excellent knowledge about the energy conservation. So once again, on the behalf of Swedish College of Engineering, Pandharpur, and the Department of Electrical Engineering, I welcome to Amardeep ji, and I would like to hand over the charge to the Amardeep ji, and I request him to take charge and continue the session. Viresh sir, please stop sharing and give him,
Oh, yes, sir. I will make
yeah, make him host, co-host.
just.
Yeah, Amardeep sir, you can share your screen.
I can't, sir.
Yeah, now you have co-host. Yeah, it is visible. Can you click it on? Yeah, it is PowerPoint, sir. Amardeep sir.
Uh,
There is a echo.
Hello.
Yes.
Uh, Good afternoon, everyone. I am Amardeep Poddar. I'm electrical engineer in PCMC Smart City. Tekla sir already introduced me very nicely. So I will start directly topic. That topic is energy conservation. So basically, energy conservation is saving of electricity or energy. But firstly, we have to know what is the energy. Okay, the energy is can neither be created or nor be destroyed. Everyone knows about it, and it can be only converted from one form to the another form. Everyone knows there are various types of energies like heat energy, electricity, or light energy, and so on. These kind of energy can only be converted into another form. That means, for example, we can take a room heater example. Room heater converts electrical energy into heat energy or thermal energy. So again, I would like to second example that turbine. Turbine is a mechanical device and it converts mechanical energy stored in the stream or dam that converts it converts into electrical energy. That means we can convert it another form only. We cannot destroy it. Okay. So there are two types of energies One is the renewable energy, and second is the non-renewable energy. Renewable energy means it can be generated continuously without any decay of source. Means we can generate electricity by the source of sun, wind, and here from the heat of geo means the in the earth heat that called geothermal energy, and hydro hydropower plant, as you already known about the hydropower plant, hydro energy. These are the renewable energy sources, and it can be generated uh, electricity without decaying the source. Means these sources are not decaying, not destroying, or not reducing their reserves. But non-renewable sources, like non-renewable sources, we can I already told you the renewable sources. Non-renewable sources is like that, its reserves decaying day by day. That means coal, natural gas, oil, crude oil, etc., etc. These are the non-renewable energy sources. You already know about the solar energy. Solar energy is a energy received from sun. So solar energy can be converted into electrical energy, already known by using the solar panels, or alternatively can be used by thermal energy by using solar water heaters, solar cookers, etc. Uh, by using these devices, we can convert the solar energy into the heat. That means thermal energy, and these heat can be utilized for cooking purpose or water heating purpose. Okay, everyone knows about it. Second is wind energy. Wind energy in wind energy section, India is world's third largest producer of electricity uh, using wind power. Why windmills? These windmills, by using these windmills, we can generate electricity, and these wind power cannot be reduced, or its source cannot be reduced. So this is a renewable energy. Again, geothermal. Geothermal means what? Geo means earth. Thermal means heat. We can utilize earth heat for the electricity generation. A lot of energy exists inside the earth crust. That heat can be utilized for electricity generation. So this kind of energy is known as geothermal energy. Okay, hydro energy, we already known about hydro energy. We already seen various dams. So by using these dams, water is reserved or stored in the dam. That stored water has a energy. That energy is converted into mechanical energy by means of that turbine. That turbine allows that mechanical energy. Hello,
Yes,
turbine allows that.
yes, you
Sorry.
are audible. Please continue.
Huh. That mechanical energy converted into electrical energy by means of by using that turbine. So this water is allowed to pass through that turbine blades, which produces electricity. That plant, or that energy technology is known as hydro energy or a hydropower plant. In India, after a coal, and most of the energy is produced by the hydro energy. Next is non-renewable energy. As we seen, non-renewable energy cannot be generated again and again. Means, as I told earlier, the sources of non-renewable energy is fossil fuels, crude oil, natural gas, petrol, diesel, coal, etc. These sources are very limited, and which is found in the earth crust, and this is so these are uh, these are reducing day by day. That's why uh, the question is why to conserve the uh, electricity, or why conservation is needed. The conservation is needed due to we have limited fuels available on the earth. As I told earlier, we have a limited source of fossil fuels, limited source of petrol, limited source of coal, etc. So these sources are very limited. These fuel sources are very limited, and our demand for the energy is increasing day by day. Our demand is very increasing day by day. That's why it is possible that someday most of the fuel will be exhausted. And that day, what should we do? There is no electricity, there is no transportation, there is nothing, no industry. So we have to do arrangements now. What should we do after 10 years or 20 years or 40 years? What it will be? So there are limited fuels, as I told. At present consumption level, the crude oil will last only for 40 years. Crude oil will last only for 40 years. Natural gas will last nearly 20 years. After that years, we couldn't see that crude oil or gas or coal, etc. So we have to think what should we have do. So that's I want to say, whether it is full or half, resources are very limited. So we have to switch the source of electricity, source of energy to another level, or to from the another resource. So increasing consumption day by day. So the need is very increasing day by day, but these resources are emptying day by day. So we have to do something, and we can do one solution, that is energy conservation. What is mean by energy conservation? Energy conservation, it is a very means its definition is very ideal. uh, Energy conservation is the effort made to reduce the consumption of energy by using less amount of energy service. But I want to say that we have to reduce the energy consumption without affecting the output. That means we cannot stay in the room by switching off the lights and fan. Is it possible? No, it cannot be possible. But we can do that if we are going out. We can switch off the lights, etc. That is the conservation. That means we cannot switch off, or we cannot turn off the load when we require electricity. So without affecting the output, or our production, or without affecting our health, without affecting our vision, ex- all the things, without affecting these things, we have to reduce the consumption. That thing is known as energy conservation. So So energy conservation. Energy conservation in India, the government passed a bill, that energy conservation bill or energy conservation act in 2001. That act is known as Energy Conservation Act. The act establishes regulatory requirements for equipments and appliances standards and labeling. Commercial building, every energy conservation rules and energy consumption standards for energy intensive sector. But uh, these are only act, and government can introduce this act and made compulsory to energy conservation audit to some big institutions and government institutions and government bodies, etc. But it should be from the bottommost layer. It should be from bottommost layer. That means it should be from very first user, or very small user. It should be from very small user. Means by it means that every energy consumption consumer or energy consumer should or must do energy conservation on his level, so we can achieve these energy conservation properly, or energy conservation in bulk. So as I told earlier, we don't need to affect our production or affect our output. Without affecting the output, we have to reduce the energy consumption. So the BEE also promote this energy conservation, and it announces some awards about the same. And there are some schemes to promote the energy conservation and energy efficiency. Uh, so um, so Bureau of Energy Efficiency. This is the body uh, which works on energy consumption. As I told earlier, this body also promote the energy conservation for saving of this electricity. As you everyone seen in the market, this BEE also promote the use of LED bulbs. You can buy energy bulb in 100 rupees, and this is the promotion for use of LED bulb. Why should we use LED bulb? Because LED has very less energy consumption without affecting the light output. Means 100-watt LED bulb and 10-watt LED bulb or 13-watt LED bulb gives same amount of light. So we should use this LED bulb for reducing this uh, energy consumption. So again, this schemes, I'm talking about the schemes. Okay, schemes to promote the energy conservation and energy efficiency. There are various schemes. That is the PAT scheme. PAT scheme means the perform, achieve, and trade scheme. Uh, this PAT scheme is a market-based system for enhancing the cost effectiveness of energy efficiency improvements in the energy intensive business. Okay. Yeah, it is a part of national mission for enhanced energy efficiency. This is the national action plan. Actually, this is the one of the energy conservation scheme to promote the energy conservation. Again, there is a standard and labeling also. There are energy conservation building codes also, known as ECBC, energy conservation building codes, ECBC, and demand side management also. These schemes are only for promotion to the energy conservation and energy efficiency, and nothing else. Okay. Uh, in standard and labeling, uh, everyone knows about what is standards and labeling. I will tell. Uh, Everyone knows fans, TV, computers, refrigerator, transformer, etc. etc. These all are now very good labeled by BEE. There are star rating on that every equipment, 3-star rating, 4-star rating, 5-star rating. That is known as standard and labeling. Means what? If uh, the equipment is 5-star rating, that means it consumes very less energy without affecting the output as compared to 3-star rating equipment. That means it consumes very less electricity units in the year. Everyone can see that label on your refrigerator or fan or TV. Okay, these are standards and labeling. Third one is the energy conservation and building code. This is
Amardeep
for,
sir, your screen is not moving.
okay, starting. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it is moving now.
So I want to tell one point, that energy conservation building code. Uh, in energy conservation building code, we see it is a code. Code means act, and that code had some criteria or some restrictions about the use of electricity and how to use, what should we do, what should we use. These are the code of conduct. That code of conduct for electricity or energy conservation for the building is known as ECBC. ECBC means Energy Conservation Building Code. And fourth point for the energy conservation is demand side management. Means we can do the selection of equipment, planning of the consumption, and implementation of the plan. And that is collectively known as demand side management. Means what is demand side? Uh, Means consumer side. Demand side of the electric meter, often known as customer side. Okay. The establishment of energy conservation guidelines and the state energy. Uh, Hello.
Yes.
My internet is not available. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay. So these are the demand side management. So what can we do? There are there are various techniques also. In day by day we can use some simple techniques to reduce the electricity consumption, to achieve the energy conservation. In school, always switch off the lights and fans while going out of the class. Means no one in the class, the lights and fans should be turned off. The last person should take care of this point, which getting out from the classroom. In computer lab, we should switch off the computers before going out of the class. If there is less students in the class, we should sit together so that some fans can be switched off. But this point should be ignored in exams. We have to sit at our bench only. Okay. At home, what should we do? We should keep light. We should not keep light and fan on unnecessarily. If there is no need, if there is no one in the room, we should turn off the light and fan. The tell to the mother, take material out from the fridge if it is to be heated or it is not necessarily put into the refrigerator. If there is no necessary to put in refrigerator, so remove it from the refrigerator. There is no need to cool it down. Okay, this is also point. We should not open the fridge frequently. The frequency of opening the fridge opening should be as less as possible. So watching interesting program from TV is interesting, but afterwards the TV should be switched off. We cannot sleep without turning off the TV, without switching off the TV. We have to switch off the TV before we sleeping. Okay, these are the some points. Refrigerators, geysers are should be purchased 5-star rating. We already told to you. Oh, okay. How will it help? This is a very good question. Everyone, please attention here. Uh, we replace 100-watt bulb with 13-watt CFL. Please pay attention. This will help you to understand the energy conservation. There are two bulbs. One is a 100 watt incandescent bulb. Okay, and second one is a 13-watt CFL. I'm talking about CFL. Let us assume electricity is available for 3 rupees per unit. Okay, and this bulb is used for 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day. The annually saving would be, okay, this power saved is equal to 100 watt minus 13 watt means 87 watt is saving. 87 watt into 6 hours, because 6 hours is the utilization time into 365 hours, sorry, 365 days in a year. That means we utilize these 17,520 watt hour, means 17.52 units of electricity. These are the saved units, means 17.52 units are saved because of only one bulb is replaced by CFL. Okay, and that saving in rupees, that's 17.52 into 3 rupees per unit. That that means it is 52.56 rupees. But nowadays we can reduce more by using LED bulb also. Okay, so remember that replace light bulb is with CFL or LED. LED is a very good, so electricity could be available for more time. So you can ask your parents for a chocolate or something else for a gift after reducing your electricity bill. What else can be done? We should discuss these energy conservation points or energy conservation techniques with our friends, family, and tell others also. How can we reduce electricity consumption? There are million ways to save electricity or energy consumption. Save energy, save the future. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, participants are requested if Anybody having any questions, any doubts regarding the energy conservation, they can, the bench is open to ask. Yes, anyone? Anyone? If there is no question, there is one short notice that feedback link I have shared into chat box. So all must go through these link and put your valuable feedback about this expert talk. So at last, I would like to call Professor Dhanaraj Dafle to express vote of thanks for this expert talk.
Thank you, Anil sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I will thank to our speaker for this expert talk, Amardeep Poddar sir, for giving this wonderful talk on the energy conservation. As energy conservation is the what can I say, demand of the today's era. Then again, I will thank to first of all, I will start with our honorable principal sir, Dr. B.P. Ronge sir, who has given this opportunity for arranging this session. Our HOD, Dr. D.A. Tamboli madam, for encouraging us to arrange this expert talk. And at last, our Sweries Institution Innovation Council and all faculty members and students who are present for this expert session. And Amardeep sir, we will hope that this coordination will remain in the future for our valuable guidance of student. Thank you, sir. Anil sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And with kind permission of Dr. R.M. Patil, sir, I would like to close this session. Sir, can we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so thank you, Amardeep sir, once again, and thanks all the participants. And you are requested to fill the feedback form. And thank you, Amardeep sir. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Viresh sir.
Yes, sir.
Viresh sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Yes, Amardeep sir, if you want, you can leave.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Viresh sir, just keep this meeting. Yeah, keep this meeting open for 2-3 minutes so students will able to fill the feedback form, and then after close that and send me the recording link as early as possible, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
आया क्या सर? ये ड्राइवर सर बंद करना नहीं किया.
हेलो
ओ कट गया सर
ऋतुजा योगेश हेलो anyone please all of you fill the attendance or feedback link. Okay, you can fill the only feedback form. TY roll number 65.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can fill the feedback form only.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. If you feel, you can leave the meeting.
Okay, sir.
Yes, all of you requested, you can leave the meeting if feedback form is filled, completed. No need to stay in this meeting.
अपडेट करो
Yes, all of you, I will end the meeting.